Alright, I'm gonna sell these games on eBay. If you want to bid, cool. I don't expect you to. But I figure if I gotta open them up to show somebody they're real, to give me any kind of decent amount of money for them, I might as well do it on stream. They could use a little cleaning. And I don't even know how long I've had these, but since I've had these particular games, I haven't played either of them as long as I've owned them. Granted, I've played these games, but I've never played these cartridges. So I figure we're gonna clean them, we're gonna take them apart, we're gonna play the games, and that way I've got some good solid proof that this is what they are and this is what they aren't. Give me all your money. I'm gonna go ahead and one-up card both of the games. So we'll flip over to the dry side after we give it the wet action. You got my nice soft flannel mat here. Very nice, very soft, very plush. That does look better, but let's take it apart and then we'll show off the insides and put it back together, and then we'll go to Harvest Moon. We'll clean that one. Put our screw in the little dust cartridge there. That way we don't lose the screws. That's pretty clean in there. That is pretty clean. Let's see. I see. So if we look close, you can see the corner. You can see it's just some gum, not gum, like dirt, you know, shit. And there's a little bit here on this corner here, so we can Q-tip that away. But really, there's nothing in this. That is very clean. You know what? I was gonna put some gloves on. Listen to this fine music while I go grab some gloves. I'll be right back. Let me get my gloves on. Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, happy Friday. The 13th, huh? 3/13/26. Oh, that is some interesting math, isn't it? I wonder what's gonna happen today. I should go buy a lottery ticket. Maybe today is my lucky day. 2 days ago was supposed to be my lucky day, but nothing's happened yet. Let's see. Let's flip it over. Oh, there it is. The Holy Grail. 1993 Nintendo. This looks like an original battery. I hope it still saves. It's never been replaced. Hopefully, it's still gonna work for us. As you can see, it is in pretty fine shape. Right. Anyway, looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. It looks like there's a little bit of white powder from like rubbing on the back of the case. I'll go ahead and clean that off with a Q-tip before we put this back in. What's going on over here? Looks like there's a little piece of fuzz. Let's go ahead. I'm going to take one of these Q-tips here. It's got a point. You ever see these before? They're pretty slick. So here I've got a little bit of simple green and deionized water, like a diluted mix. It's very, very mild, very biodegradable. Another little piece of fuzz there. Looks pretty clean, really. Got a little brown. Got a little brown action, a little brown eye. Oh yeah, look at that. Boy, looking real good. Well, I didn't plan on really doing this thoroughly, but not that there was anything of major concern, but I figured, well, while we're here, let's just go ahead and give her a good rub down, clean it up, get the little stuff that's tried to penetrate its way in over the years. Not a whole lot on there, really. Not a whole lot. Someone told me that in the past, because I used to call people pal quite often. I'd be like, hey, what's up, pal? And someone kind of told me that that could be offensive. Like, it's like, hey, pal. Like, well, okay, like, I get that, but it's not how I'm saying it, you know? I try to say it in a friendly manner so that you feel welcome here. Here's the back of this. So, let's see here. You can see there's a couple little nicks here in the corner. Maybe a small dog or baby. Maybe a small dog or baby. Here, little nick there. There's that small dog or baby strikes again. Maybe a light drop. Aside from that, it's pretty decent. So, boy, look at all that cred, man. Look at all that cred on just our first go around in that one half on the inside of this. Man. That's crazy. Scooby-Dooby. So this has the rounded backside, so we'll use that to go ahead and give this a good wipe down with our fluid. Again, I'm using simple green mixed with deionized water. Very mild, very biodegradable. It's a very, very, very handy cleaning solution. It's good for many, many things. Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Doo. Go ahead and just give her a good wipe down. Why not? See what we get on this Q-tip by the time we're done. And we'll switch to another pointy-sided one to go into the little cracks. Once we get done doing the high spot here. Yeah, Friday the 13th, huh? Anybody have any big plans? There's a little smudge of goo we just rubbed away. Any big plans for your Friday the 13th? Alright, we're gonna go over the sticker. You wanna, when you go over the stickers, I like to make sure that, like, definitely don't have like a mega wet anything. I like to damply go about our business. And then I've got this microfiber here. We'll go ahead and give that a go. Right? Not tea bag, huh? Just a capful of this fluid. Like, a little goes a long way. We don't have to get crazy with this. Oh, look at that. Just from one pass along the crack. Give her a good, get in that crack nice and deep. Give her a good rub down. Boy, what a dirty crack. What a dirty crack. Let's go ahead and do all these little sides here right quick. I better go get more of these pointy Q-tips. Like I said, I thought I had more, but Now all of a sudden I only see 3 here. So yeah, I'm going to be putting some of my games on eBay. Exclamation point, buy my shit. If you want to buy any of it. So this is great. This is good here. This is pretty good. Okay, let's go ahead and bring this side back. And now that we're here, hang on. We're just gonna take the back side of the dry Q-tip. And I'm just gonna dab the white powder off. That was from resting against the case on the little ball. So let's give that a little extra love while we're here, because I don't think I even looked at that. Our little ball friend. Okay, and really, like, those pins cleaned up pretty good. Like, we would see blackness, and I think, you know, obviously there is signs of wear, but they are clean. All right, let's bring this back to about here. So let's go ahead and, I swear, oh, there it is, great. We're gonna go ahead and do the round side first here. Our boy. And let's go ahead and give the plastic a good rub down. I'm just giving the outside stuff the big once over here. Surprisingly, like, there's some dirt on there, but not too much. Like, I think it was probably given a poor cleaning before I purchased it. And then I just stuck it in my display cabinet, and that's where it's lived for the past X amount of years. However many years that is, I couldn't tell you. You know, I'm only going to go so far. I'm not going to go overboard. You can see that I think I'm doing a pretty fair job at trying to do my best and accurately represent what they are, what they're not. All right, pretty clean. Pretty clean. All right, so let's see. Let's go ahead and do this. Like I said, not wet. Damp at best. Yeah, check that out, man. Most of that's from the label. Well, a fair amount. I can't say most. Well, there it is. Let's go Z focus. So you can see there's a little bit of damage here. And looking at it now, I can't tell if somebody's touched it up with a Sharpie or if it's just stained that way. But that's unfortunate. But we can see there's a scratch, a little bit of questionable there, little indentation on the air pocket, slight scratch. And then we'll go up here. And then right on the corner, obviously. Ooh, whoa, easy, bud. Be You can see it's through into the paper there. Hasn't been touched up by a marker. I'm just gonna leave it alone. We'll leave it for the next version. Okay, let's get our screws back in there. You know what we will do real quick here? Get into the screw holes before the screws go back in. So what I like to do with screws in general is I'll try and turn it backwards and see if I can feel, usually you can feel the original set of threads that were cut into it. There, right there. It went clunk and like dropped. So we're right back in the original threads. It's going in nice and easy. Okay, going to the next one. Okay, again, we're turning it backwards. There it is, boop. You might even be able to hear it. It drops right when the threads cross over, right? And then we tighten it up, and it tightens right up. Boom, look at that. Nice. That is satisfying, isn't it? Don't want to over tighten it, just nice and snug. Wonderful. Earthbound, everybody. Looking forward to playing that one here in a little bit. And I think what I'm going to do is maybe attempt, let's put the dust cover back on. I think at the very least, I just want to get to 3 quickly. I want to see if I can do that. So that'll be fun. With that, what are we looking at here? 40 minutes in the hole. So we gave this a good half an hour of our life cleaning it up, and I think it looks pretty nice. The label isn't the best, but it could definitely be worse. Like it's a pretty respectable copy to have on your shelf, you know. We're gonna put Earthbound in, and we will put Harvest Spoon back in a while, and do our little save test. All right, Earthbound, let's do it. It's probably gonna take me a little bit of science here to figure this out. It's been a while. Huzzah! Well, that works. Let's see if there's any save data. Is there any save data? Hey, look at that. We've got a bunch of saves. Cool. So this one's good. We don't even have to worry about it. Let's go ahead and delete Josh. When does time start? I think it starts on WoW. Standard names, just your standard names. A, that's fine. Alright, timer, 3, 2, go. Hopefully this goes better. I'm gonna kick the timer away from me so I can't reset it again. I'll push it under the desk support, that way I can't reach it. So we gotta be pretty dead to do this Starman skip, I guess. 4 HP in a dream. Oh, okay. I thought I was seeing something right here across the controller and the camera, but I've realized that my monitor needs to be cleaned over here. It's just like a dirt smudge on my monitor. Yeah, we'll have to play some more of this. I've been wanting to play through Earthbound again. We'll just do it on like the EverDrive or something. slow. Super slow. One more shot. Hopefully it's the best shot. Gonna get that bread roll. Just for money, if nothing else. We get hard up for money. For skip sandwiches. I wonder if they fixed cliff skips. Never really thought about it. In PK Scramble, you have skip sandwich speed all the time. I don't know that I've ever tried a cliff skip in PK Scramble. I wonder if it still works, or if it's been kind of cut out. This guy. Boop, 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 boop. Gotta deal with the sharks, the local ruffians. Gotta help this kid find Picky. Hold it. Gotta talk to that lady. Not taking the dog. Not doing it. Tracy will give us a cookie if I really wanted a cookie. Oh, gotta answer the phone. I was thinking it was like a cell phone for some reason. I just started mashing like it was gonna answer and I was gonna mash through this. Alright, slam beep later, dog. No way. Oh man, we really got ourselves put in a really bad spot there, didn't we? That sucks. I'll try to run away. Finally got away. Whoa, oh shit. Did that bird just appear? That was weird. Alright, we're not going to mess with that enemy thing this time. I don't have enough HP loss to deal with it, so we just be wasting our time. Piggy joins you. Hope everybody's having a fantastic Friday. This will be the last attempt here. If we can't get out on it pretty quick, I'm gonna pull the plug. I've got to jump in the shower and get ready to head into town. So I should have started streaming earlier, but I stayed up way too late last night, and of course, slept in way too much. All right, Buzz Buzz. All right, no problem here. We'll make our way back downtown. Yeah, maybe I'll give this some more like serious attempts in the near future. What a damn due for another playthrough. Per the usual, I prefer to play as little of the game as possible. PSI Fire B disappeared. Psychic Shield Squiggly E. Yo, Bite Porter, what's up, dude? I just cleaned up a couple games that I'm gonna sell on eBay, hopefully. We're playtesting. And yeah, that's about it. Happy Friday the 13th. How are you doing today? Hope you're having a fantastic day. Finally got my Volt back. So that's cool. Today's the first day I've charged it, like, at my house. So I'm gonna go drive it today. Just in time, yeah, just in time for the high gas prices. I figured it out with math. Last year, 2025, I spent $79.09 in fuel for the Volt all year long. By comparison, in the month, 34 days that the dealer has had my Volt, and I've been driving my truck, about $220 in fuel, maybe $230. I have to top it off. See what the end product is, but yeah, for the month, $200 in fuel, $220 somewhere in that neighborhood. No, I don't want to hear that story again. Yeah. Yeah. Double. A month's worth of usage. Double what I spent in a whole year. I just need to get like 4 more years out of the Volt. If I can get 4 more years out of it, like, it'll have like paid for itself. Fucking cameraman. Shit. Lardna is such a great name. Totally. Should have had a daughter, named her Lardna. Alright, eat shit, snake. Oh, dog. Fuck you, dog. Oh, no! Alright, we're cool. We're cool. A few more years, yeah. The service guy, he said they've got another Volt in there right now with a bad battery section. It's a 2018, and it's only got 6,000 miles on it. Basically, it sounds like it was some old man car that was never driven. Dude died, lady died, and then it sat around for even more years not being driven, probably with a depleted battery. And anyway, now it's got, someone's trying to deal with it. And it's toast. So GM, apparently GM's thinking about doing a buyback on it from what the service guy said. He didn't give me an idea of how much they were going to pay. All right, we're going to reset. We're going to reset the RNG. Cross our fingers this works. Otherwise, don't know. All right. Boop. AB. A up A. It's working. Talk to. Down. There it is. Oh, fuck, it came back. Dude. We got robbed so hard. It worked. It worked. And then the barrier came back. The truck changed into a barrier. I think it's maybe because I moved. I should have just kept going down. So let me try it again. And the truck changed into the barrier, and then it changed back. We got robbed. There it is. Man, that guy's gonna chase me all the way from there. Free burger. Wow, pretty nice walk-in, really. We're gonna go ahead and just do a little bit of this, just in case. Yo, my PC! What's up? Speedy Mendez. How's it going? Is your PC having issues? Too much Earthbound? Okay, we gotta get all our money. $50. 50 big ones. 70, 30, 30. 60. We need 60. We need $76. That's the wrong side. $76, I think. Burger, bread roll. We gotta go upstairs to sell. How are you doing, Speedy Mendez? Happy Friday the 13th. Sell. Bread roll. $6. Yes. No. Let me see if that's enough for 2. I'm trying to do math in my head, but I'm sure it must be wrong. Skip sandwich. One more. Cool. No. Let's go. I don't have any money now. Now I have no money. So I should have sold one more thing. Sell. Burger. Mr. Baseball hat. 99 bucks for that? Whoa! Maybe that's where I was getting all my money before. That's a lot of skip sandwiches. I'm sure. No. I'll buy one more. No, let's roll. We're gonna save the game, and then we'll try and skip ourselves into Threed. Looking for a Spanish ROM of Earthbound, so now I'm here. I see. I don't know if there is one. I wonder... I don't know if there was ever one that was released, like, on purpose. Or if you have to find, like, maybe some kind of translation, like a fan translation. Wish I had a better answer for you. That's a new one on me. I don't think I've ever seen a Spanish version. Alright, here we are again. So if we do this... Okay, now I think we're trying to remember here. So tap that way, tap that way. So if we get, but it's got to be like a little baby tappy, huh? There, see now? Just like that, okay. Epic! Fuck yeah. Let's see if I can do this in one shot. This is the hard part. This is where we might have to reload the save. Whoa, easy. Oh man, that was quick. Nice. Nice job. Man, faster than the ghosts. Look at this. Look at this. Hopefully we don't get the enemies here. We're good. Ah, snake. Snake in the grass. So now we're here without Paula. And I'm level 2. Oh, there we go. Trying to decide if I should save now. Might as well, just in case. Seems like there's a lot of enemies out there.